Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're going to be working in my October Creative Daily Journal for the first week. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's see. Oh my God, it was so cold in my room this morning. That I do remember. What is this? Oh, this is about my weird dream. Let's put that there. I started playing Disney Dreamlight Valley again after a few months because there was a new update. We had teriyaki madness for lunch. And then I read a book and relaxed. My head hurt. Stress, weather. Okay, let's see. First, this is all we have here is one photo for the first. I've not crafted down here in a while. Come on. Glue. Cooperate. Let's see. I do have this container of chipboard Halloween stuff. They're sticky. They're sticky. So I think I'm just going to add some things throughout just to start getting rid of this stuff. I've had it for so long. So I just want to put some things in just to get rid of it. Just to get rid of it. And even though it's sticky, I am adding glue because obviously you can see they've been in this container. So who knows how well the stick will stick. All right, so I had this weird dream. Also, what else is in here? Other stuff in here. Private journaling, and the boyfriend bought me a Champion sweatshirt because, you know, Target sells Champion now again, but like not their crappy C9 like they used to sell. It's actual Champion, but I wore it for the first time because he got it when it was warm out. Ow. So I finally took off the tag and wore it, and that's not going to work. And I ripped it off. So it's going back under here. Anyway, I had a dream that a tornado was coming and we all hid upstairs during a tornado. I don't know why. But what came down with the tornado was all the apes from Planet of the Apes, and they started killing us all. That was my dream. It's fine. Well, we're all fine here. We all fine here, I promise. Such a weird dream. So we've been feeding the dog Fresh Pet for years, and the boyfriend has been noticing a lot of people online talking about how their dogs never lose weight on Fresh Pet. So we decided to start giving him other food. We started him on kind of homemade food. It's not completely homemade. It's this bag of oats, vegetables, everything's dehydrated. You add water to it and then you add meat to it. And that's what we started him on. And by the way, he's already lost some weight. So this was what, the second? He's already lost weight. Today's the 7th. You could already see a difference in him. So right now we're using ground turkey and ground chicken. Last night he got ground beef because I made tacos for dinner. So I gave him meat before I seasoned it. But that's what I did on this day. I cooked up all the meat and put it in individual bags and froze it. So I can just pull one out every day. All right, and here we go. This is, we all know, The Fate of Ophelia came out. If you like Taylor Swift, let me know. What are your feelings on the album? I hated it at first. Not gonna lie. Hated it. And now I'm obsessed. So there is that. My boyfriend also got a spare remote. We use 2 remotes because that way if I fall asleep or if I'm busy, he can control it and not have to worry about grabbing the remote from me. So that is why we use 2 remotes, you guys. So it's actually very nice to have 2. Just saying. If you've never thought of it, you should. Also, fun fact, I bought the CD. I would have just downloaded it digitally, but my dad is such a Swiftie, no lie. My dad loves Taylor Swift so much, so I bought the CD so I could download it onto my phone because I only listen to anything digitally, and he can have it for in his car. Well, guess what, you guys? Somebody, me, kind of forgot that I don't have a disk drive on my laptop. So yeah, I'm gonna have to send it home with my boyfriend to put on because he has a desktop, or have my kid do it, but I don't know if my kid even knows how to do it. Probably not, because it's not something he would ever think of having to do. So I'm gonna have to I can't even think. Okay, I had to run upstairs to make sure there was nothing the dog wanted because he was barking. And now I don't remember where my train of thought was, but don't tell. We're going to cut Taylor Swift apart. We're going to cut her apart and add her because, let's face it, I'm going to use this one. The cover's like, eh. The cover's eh. So we're going to use this one. But yeah. I do remember saying that I don't have a... So stupid. How do I not realize I don't have a disk drive? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Don't judge me, okay? I'm only going to use... I don't need both. Sorry. Sorry, Taylor. I'm ripping you right in half. Get over it. Ripping her right in half, because what am I going to do with this? I am of a certain age. I don't put posters up. So there we go. And then we're going to trim around her. We're going to cut around her. And we're going to tape her in. We're going to tape her in. It's funny because she's in my journal when the Tortured Poets Department came out also. The poster, I believe. When was that? Feels like so long ago. I'm gonna trim her, but we're gonna try and trim her straight. So we're gonna pull out. We're gonna go this way, and we're gonna cut some of her off. And then I'm going to. Oh, we need to trim a little bit more off. I'm going to go tape her in. So I need tape. And I just bought tape not too long ago. Don't mind my reach. But it's all the way up here because I couldn't fit it in my drawer. In my tape drawer. Okay. Come on. Okay. That took me way too long. I think I was saying that I don't know if my kid knows how to download a CD to put on your phone because he's never done that. He's very much also like me digital, but like I said, I would have bought this digitally and just said screw it, but then I'm going to give the CD to my dad because, you know, he loves him some Taylor Swift. The only thing he listens to in his car when he's alone is the Tortured Poets Department. So this will be good. This will get him out of the Tortured Poets Department and into something else. But I'm going to have to like I said, send this home with my boyfriend. And we have these USB-C to USB drives that we can plug into our phones. So I'll just send him with mine and he can put it on that and then I can just plug it in my phone. That's what's going to have to happen. There we go. All right. And then do we have anything to go? How about this kitty cat here? This is October. We'll put it under there and move on. I feel like I've been on this day forever because I had to stop and run upstairs because the dog was barking. And you know what? All he wanted was somebody in there to watch him drink. Whatever. Okay, so this was the boyfriend's last day at Target, you guys. Last day. Listen, since he put his notice in, his stress level has been so much lower. He's no longer quick to anger. Like, Target was stressing him out. It was so toxic there after this new person got hired. It's been so toxic there. He's been miserable. But he gets the weekend off. This was a Friday. He got Saturday and Sunday off before he started his new job this week. So, and then I just read, but look, there's no books, so I don't even know if I did read. I was planning on reading the rest of the night. All right, now this is Saturday. Saturday, I went with my mama. We went shopping. It was the 4th. I read a book. We're going to put that in there. And I made, while I was waiting for my mom, I made reusable flannel pieces to what would you, can I spit it out? What you would use cotton rounds for in your makeup routine. I made reusable flannel ones with flannel I had in my stash. But we went shopping. She wanted to go shopping for my birthday. So I have some tags here. What I'm going to do is cut. Oh, yeah, you guys. Seriously. Put this stuff on this ribbon, just like it just was with this. The dog is still grumbling. I'm going to go up there and kick his butt. Little grumbler. So I'm just going to put these through the holes, and then I'll attach it onto the binder. So I didn't get much. I didn't need much. She was very mad at me. She kept yelling at me to shop and buy more stuff, but I didn't really need anything. I got a pair of wide leg jeans because I wanted a pair of wide leg jeans. I got a new bag for winter because my purse is light purple. That's just not my, I didn't want a light purple bag for winter. So, and a wallet. That's all I really got. I'm just going to tie that on like that so it hangs there, and then we'll put something up there. I'm gonna take this here. I'm gonna glue it down and just have it go down the side. I'm just trying to use up my stash in any way possible. This is really the only Halloween stuff I have, if you can believe it. Though if I need stuff, I do have all of this stuff in the pocket over here. But honestly, I'm just eh. All right, so here is my birthday. It was my birthday, you guys. I'm old. Let's not talk about it, but it was my birthday. What day was this? This was the next day. It was a long day. I woke up at 5 a.m. and couldn't fall back asleep. The boyfriend woke up with a caffeine headache. We finally got ourselves together and ran a few errands. I had to do my dad's bedding because the day before I was so thrown off. The day before, literally so thrown off. It was ridiculous. Because the boyfriend is never home on a weekend. Ever. He has not had a weekend off in like 3 years. So the fact that he was home on a weekend really threw me the hell off. So I kind of forgot the day before was Saturday. Yeah, I forgot. So we ran a few errands once I did the stuff. I had to do my dad's laundry and his bedding. I did that. Then, yeah, on my birthday, I still did stuff because I have to. Like, I don't have a choice. Things need to get done. I'm a mom. Shit needs to get done. But we ran a few errands, and I made him a notebook for work. He wanted a top spiral notebook for his new job so he could take notes easily. So I made him one of those in the morning. When I got home, I tested out cutting letters out of fabric on my Cricut to make my mom a shirt. So that's what this bee is. I bought this fabric at Walmart, at Michael's, and then I cut it out using my Cricut. I used heat and bond on the bottom because mine you have to use heat and bond on. You have to stiffen the fabric. I have an Explorer. You have to stiffen the fabric. I don't know about a Maker or anything like that, but I have an old Explorer. So I put heat and bond on it and put it on a light grip mat, and it came out wonderfully. My kid bought me a Nerge embroidery hoop for my birthday. Oh, I also had to go out and get peanut butter and jelly, you guys. So my son, God love him, my son, he has for years sworn to me that he is allergic to jelly. Now, I'm his mom. I'd freaking know. And I've been telling him for years, you're not. But he ignores me. So the other day, he's like, can you get peanut butter and jelly? And like a bunch of jellies for me to try. And I'm like, okay. So that's what I did because he asked. So I did. Look, I got 2 cards I made. And then my dad bought me a card. Those were the only cards I got this year. So sad, isn't it? I'm going to take this out and use it to punch holes to put my cards in. So I'm just going to turn it. And I'm going to line it up. And then punch holes. I should have put all of them together. I don't know why I only put one. But now I'll put this in, and then I'll just use this. And then these. So yeah, I went and I got him jelly. 2 jars. I got him grape and strawberry. I'm like, yep, you can try those. I'm not getting you any more than that because the grape will go to waste if he doesn't like grape because I hate grape jelly. So that'll go to waste if he doesn't like grape. I believe that one goes there, and we're just guesstimating right now. And that one goes there. We'll see. Do you think I did it right? Think I guessed correctly? What do you think? My dad's yelling at the dog. There we go. I did. I guessed right. I'm so proud of myself. All right. I'm just going to put that stuff there and move on. Okay. So I got, what did I get? For my birthday, I got a Google Nest Audio from the boyfriend for my birthday to replace my Amazon device because my Amazon device pisses me off. I got a Nerge hoop, Bad Liar, it's a book by Tammy Hoke, and 2 cross-stitch kits from my kid. I got money from my mom and my dad and my mother-in-law is what I got for my birthday. All right, now we're gonna move on. So that's all we did that day. We didn't do much. So this day, this is what I used to make a shirt for myself. And here's the shirt. I traced out on heat and bond, and then I used fabric and sewed it onto a shirt. I love it. It's awesome. What's in here? So I said I took inspiration from my neighbor and made myself a fabric mushroom shirt and used my Cricut and cut out the letters. This is from scissors I got from Ollie's. It's some of the crafting stuff still from Ollie's. And here is the shirt I made my mom. It says boop. Boop. So that B on the other page was a tester to make sure it would work. But this is what I used. My dad's yelling at the dog. This is what I use to make the mushroom. It is just a package of a banner kit from Dollar Tree that had a mushroom in it. Oh, I did that upside down. I wanted to just put that there so I could tuck. And it wouldn't just go flying about. Okay, so that's what that was from. Okay, so it's Monday and the boyfriend wasn't here. It was so weird. He went to work. He started his new job. He's had off Mondays and Tuesdays for at least 3 years, maybe even longer. It was so weird to not have him here. So bizarre. But he started his new job and I couldn't text him. So that was also super weird, not being able to text him all night long. He was anxious and nervous. I don't blame him. It's so hard to start a new job. And it was something that he got hired for something he hasn't done in a very, very long time. But once he gets into the groove of things, I know he's going to be great at it. It's just him getting into the groove. And honestly, hopefully he'll be so much happier. I went to Yummy Bowl yesterday with my neighbor. So we went to Yummy Bowl. Yesterday was horrible. My anxiety was so bad. My boyfriend called me from work saying that he thought he made a mistake quitting Target and taking this job. He was struggling, but I'm going to tell you. So this place, I'm not going to tell you. I don't think I ever mentioned until he quit Target that he worked at Target. But this place here, the guy that runs it, that owns it, basically dropped him in the deep end, not asking if knowing he couldn't swim. Honestly, the guy was with him all the Monday, okay? And didn't really show him anything. Didn't train him on anything, didn't really show him anything. He has no idea what his job even is. And then yesterday, he knew he had to do some things and he didn't know how. He called me. He's like, I don't know how to do this. He didn't, they're just letting me. Oh, it's a 7. I'm like, why is that a 4? It's a 7. He's like, he didn't, I don't know how to do this. He gave me detailed instructions, but the detailed instructions don't make sense. And I'm like, well, you got to call him. You have to call him and say, listen, you need to walk me through this. I said, he's like, I made a mistake. I don't think I shouldn't have taken this job. And now I'm screwed. And I'm like, you'll be fine. And that's what I told him. I said, you'll be fine. This is basically day 1. You're basically in day 1 of this job. You will be fine. Call him and tell him, hey, I don't know. You got to walk me through this. The guy never should have just not showed up. He should be there with him, training him this whole time. And he's not. And that is not on my boyfriend. That is not on him. That's not his fault. This dude's not bothering to train him. And he's replacing a guy they fired. So he doesn't even have a replacement he's not even, the guy didn't put in his notice and they're training somebody new. He was fired. So he has nobody to train him except this. And I said to him, it's not your fault. I said, you will know how to do this eventually. You're basically on day 1. You didn't do anything yesterday. You're on day 1. It's going to take a little while, but you'll be fine. And I know he will. My boyfriend's very smart. He's a very good worker. He's a very hard worker. And I know he will be fine, but I also get the complete and utter panic that he had no idea how to do the deposits. And that's important. So it was rough. It was very rough last night. And my anxiety was off the charts. And eventually that picture of the dog that I put in there, I had texted him, I talked to him at 6:30 and I kept checking what time it was and what time he called to gauge if I thought he was doing okay or not. And then around 9, a little after 9, I texted him a picture of the dog and I said, the dog says hi and he loves you. And I got back an oh, that's so sweet text. So I knew he was okay. And then my anxiety calmed down a little bit, but my anxiety was just off. I was pacing. It was so bad. I felt, and I don't even really want to make this about me. I was anxious for him. I was so anxious for him and how he felt. It was horrible. And now we got to do this all again tonight. Now, tomorrow the guy will be there with him again, so hopefully it'll go a little bit better. But he's alone again tonight, and I just feel horrible for him. It's so bad. Like, I don't think, and I told him, I said, I don't think this guy's ever trained anyone ever before. And I don't think he has, because he's never needed to. And that's a problem. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and let me know down below, how are you enjoying? Are you a Swiftie? Are you enjoying the new Taylor Swift album? Let me know. And what's your favorite song?